Not even gonna lie, I've had to zoom out for this one. And I'm not even joking either. Like, I've actually had to change the settings on my camera for this video. It is ridiculous. Anyway, welcome back to Thanks Me, Danny. And shout out to everybody who said, yes, please do a video on this thing, because you might have seen a few people on Instagram got this package as well. And do you know what? I'm just gonna pick it up. Like, I might take my jumper off, so I actually had to be working out a little bit to actually pick this thing up, because it is quite simply ridiculous. Because here we are, we have got, like, it's properly big as well. Like, it's massive. That's why I've had to like zoom out. Look at the size of it. We have got a 1 of 50. Oh, I don't even have to go there. 1 of 50 gazelles personalised to the Sneakeronics. Absolutely unbelievable, and a complete surprise. So didn't realise, like, usually when you do what I do and you do like YouTube content and things like that, and you work with brands or outlets or retailers or anybody like that, you have discussions and you say, right, special drop is coming, this is the date, can you do a video on, we're going to do XYZ, blah blah blah, and that's how we work it all in the background, a little bit going into the workings of it all, and that's how we do it. Or there's the odd videos where I'll just buy the trainers myself, because the pairs that I've got, actually I've got a pair coming, so there will be another video later on this week. I don't know when, but there will be another video at some point, and then I make some content off the back of what I purchased, so that's the other thing. But very, very rarely does something just come completely unexpected through the post, and not when it's like a massive. I was like, what is this? This is absolutely ridiculous. I'm actually a bit lost as to where to start with it, because it's come from Adidas, all right? And as you can see, like I've shown on the front, they are a 1 of 50 pairs. So we'll open up the box. I'll try and show you everything that's in it. I'll try and show you like a big overview first, and then the check these bad boys out actually is a funny one, because almost the check these bad boys out bit is the box, isn't it? Like, check this bad boy out, like this vintage Adidas box, but it's like, it's massive. It's not just that I'm small, which a lot of people have said, which is quite funny. So it's got like a nice flip lid, and it's got some nice detailing on the inside of the lid as well. Obviously made to look old school. And then inside, I'm going to just try and tip it and hope everything doesn't fall out. You get this little card on here. It says Gazelle, Adidas Original Gazelle, Forever a Timeless Classic. And then you got this solid gold plastic, a little Gazelle, just a little bit of memorabilia there, which is quite nice. At first, so we all got them at like slightly different times, because I think someone put it up and it looked like a knuckle duster. Somebody held it like there, and it looked like it was like some sort of a ring or like something like that. So that's kind of cool. Then you get this little box, a little Adidas box, which is nice, little slide out. It's almost like a nice little tin in its own right. And then inside, well, people seem to get different things. So I've got like a cleaning Adidas cloth, and then I do have a pair of spare laces. Mine's like come unstuck, but there's what it is. Get a little pair of spare laces, and you get a little Adidas like cleaning brush. It's like a rubberized, like suede brush. I guess that's kind of cool, nicely branded in there as well. But it's funny, like I said, some people I've seen, some people got a keyring. I didn't get the keyring in my box, so whoever boxed mine up, I don't know if they're all just slightly different or what was behind why everybody got a certain thing. And then you got, I'm going to put the big box down, the shoes in a really, like, you don't get a box for the shoes like I thought you might got a box inside. You get a really nice Adidas dust bag, and it is like super soft. It's like a really nice bag, And inside, this is what we were given. So I got given some grey classic Adidas Gazelles. And people got different colours. So I've seen purple, I've seen red, I've seen grey. I can't tell if I've seen black. Maybe there's black pairs out there, or if it was just grey, that's just the lighting and things like that. So I got a grey pair of Adidas Gazelles. And inside we've got some cool little, some cool shoehorns as well. Just to put in. Just to really, I mean, these are like a work of art as well. I did wonder if they were Adidas branded or not, but they're not. And yeah, and then a pair of Gazelles. Now, funny thing, innit, because we all collect trainers, I'm sure most of you do if you're watching the channel, and we tend to go for getting, you know, your pieces of Special or your City Series or anything like that, something that's a little bit different and not just a standard pair of Gazelles or a standard pair of anything really. Maybe an odd Stan Smith might make it in there, but we always, because we're collectors, we're looking for those pieces and those pairs that have something a little bit special, like the pair that's coming later on this week, which I'll show you, is something a little bit special. But how clean is just a simple Gazelle? Like, I mean, I love a simple design anyway, so like the Ibisas, I've worn them loads recently. I like the recent Liam Gallagher shoes because they're quite simple as well. Don't get me wrong, I like the mad stuff. There's a mad pair coming, the pair I'm going to show later on this week is a bit mad. But you can't just beat just a classic shoe either. I did try dig into Adidas and the people and say like, what's it about? Is there anything certainly like special or what's around it? That why have we got these pairs? And I couldn't really get a straight answer. It was just, no, it was just a nice thing to do. And we've just sent these 50 pairs out to people who are Adidas collectors, who kind of showcase the stuff. And I don't even know what to say. I was really grateful. Got in touch with the guys from Adidas. Obviously, massive thanks to anybody who sorted it out. But try and get some actual information. I was like, is it a 1 of 50 pairs for the shoes? Is it something different? Is it something that I hadn't realised that there's a date that we're celebrating? And I couldn't squeeze anything out of them whatsoever. They were just like, no, it's just a thank you and hope you like it. So that's where we're at. If I do manage to get anything after it, I will let people know. But yeah, how cool is that? And really appreciative. It's just a really cool little package. I don't know where I'm going to put the box, I'm not going to lie, because the box is huge. It almost looks like it should go on display somewhere. But there's a few things going in the background, so we'll see what happens with where that might get put on display. But yeah, cool little package. I had to check these bad boys out, like I said. The check these bad boys was the box, not really the pair of trainers. I don't really need to give you size and advice on a pair of Gazelles, I'm sure. But yeah, it was just a little show because everybody's been asking what it is, and there you go. So once again, thank you very much, Adidas. I really appreciate it. I feel really humbled that I got sent a piece along with everybody else that did. Like I said, there will be a video later on this week on a pair of trainers. And yeah, that's it, I think. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, blah blah. See you next time on the next. Bye.